Hello and welcome to another day in your calendar, maybe your first day in your calendar. But today, and I'm Cosmic, I've got to say that. But today I'm going to be playing Gran Turismo 2 for the PlayStation, the PSX. Yes. Anyway, we will. I picked Gran Turismo 2 because I got this for Christmas in 1999. I did have Gran Turismo 1, or Gran Turismo, and I loved it, so I got that's the reason I got this. And so we will play this, and if I remember correctly, we have to go get a license first, so we have to go get our B license. This is so that we know how to stop and start. Pretty sure I know how to stop and start a car. This is there's so many cool classic cars in this. Well, they're classics now, they weren't classics at the time. They're now considered classics and so desirable. Cars are so desirable. Like I would love to have anyone. Ooh, no. We almost. The car couldn't turn in sharp enough, so we almost failed that. Yeah, we'll get there, we'll get there, we'll pass this, we've got this, Cosmic. We've got this, ooh. And we're almost there, almost. That circle seems bigger than I thought it was. So we got silver, so we can do it with the Scooby. I don't know where the name Scooby came from, but I know that's what people call Subaru Imprezas. They call them, well, Subarus, they call them Scoobies. I don't know where it came from, but that's just always what I've called it. A Mazda Demino GLX, 96 brake horsepower. Come on. Proper race car, 96 horsepower. I believe this thing's like a wee boxy thing. Right, so, okay, I think that's actually given as a racing line. Yeah, the handle's a bit better, and turned a bit sharper than I expected it to do. And go. We made a huge mistake with our racing. I hit the brakes after the corner. But we managed to get a bronze. A bronze is a pass. A pass is okay. We're just trying to show you like what's happening. A pass is good. So I'm glad it's keeping our name. So we are on basics of cornering again with a Honda Integra Type R Japanese import with 194 brake horsepower. So this is going nearly. Is that right? Is that nearly 100 horsepower more than that Domino? I was never a fan of these. I was never a fan of this type of car, but for some reason a lot of people are. A lot of people were a huge fan of these cars. I just never seen the appeal. I would always prefer the Civic Type R. Are we going to make this? Are we going to make this? Are we going to make this? We did make it. Just. We're handling better. It's different. We're trying to use a D-pad to steer, whereas games now typically use an analog stick. So we're using the Type R again. I believe this will probably have us going round multiple corners, but it didn't seem to give us a 3-2-1 there. It just was like go, and I was like ah, but we worked it out. And we managed to go. Giving us a racing line. We done okay, but we didn't use the full with the track. We didn't do the best, but ooh, we just got beat on a silver. I don't know why it's always trying to give me a replay of what I'm doing. Like, I literally know what I'm doing. I just did it. I guess it's just one like this is where you can improve. So we are using a Ford Kuga, 172 brake horsepower, and cornering S-turn. So this S-turn is 2 hairpins, one after the other, and a Ford Kuga. These cars actually didn't. Never seen a lot of these cars. Always thought these cars were going to do amazing, but they never really seen a lot of them. Always there was like at the time they released a smaller one in the UK called a Ford Puma, and my aunt had one. I remember seeing them a lot, but I don't remember seeing a lot of Kugas because they were just bigger versions of it. Really. And there we go. We made it across the line. 25 seconds. Bronze will do me. And we will, oh, okay, we'll take part in the Japanese Nationals. We get 4,000 credits for winning this. Car's performance exceeds. Okay, so we can't race in that because our performance is over 197 brake horsepower. So we can't go into nationals. We need an international B for that. International A for that. Okay, this is not going our way. Can we go race? Just a normal race? Special events? Okay, I think we can go the Sunday Cup. We should be okay for this. Free, no race limits. We get 3,000 for going fast. Right, so we can get 3,000 for winning this race. And we'll see how good that goes. We should be okay in this race. Because these cars don't look like they should be able to keep up with the Skyline. There's a Golf, I don't know what that is, there's a Yaris. This track looks relatively simple, but we'll win $3 for doing this. Let's see, our Skyline, our GTS own these. They're just wee Sunday racing. Because I always remember, I always pick like Skylines or Japanese JDX and JDM. Ooh, that's not good. JDM cars just because they're so good at tuning. And like, so you can tune them really cheap and make them really fast. Ooh, I do not know where that Yaris came from, or Batis, whatever the hell it wants to be called in this game. I do not know where that came from, but I should smoke these, especially with a Skyline. I think it's just because I'm really bad. Ooh, drifting, and they're just catching up me. I can hear them. I can hear them. I don't think I can look behind me. Oh, I can look behind me. They're right behind me. So I'm definitely need to practice in the racing. Over the hill. Oh, look at that nice blue ocean that I'm probably going to end up in. So, okay, that was. I'm glad I never went in the pit there because that could have cost me the race. But I'm looking back, you can see all these guys behind me. We'll get there. So, a minute and 34 a lap. Let's check. Ooh, crash. Lost a lot of speed. Bouncing off the edges doesn't really do much though. I don't really lose that much speed. This is not Wipeout. But these guys are keeping up to me pretty well considering I've tried to upgrade this. But then saying that, my racing skills leave a lot to be desired. I'm all over the road. I'm not taking racing lines. It's been a while since I've played this. I'm just going to make excuses. That's pretty much all I'm going to do, is make excuses for being absolutely terrible. It looks like we're on a little tiny island and they've decided to set up big billboards, and the island's only, ooh, that is terrible turning. But the island seems to be just round a big rock, a big hill, and they've just decided, let's make this a racetrack because this road's just the perfect size and it just goes round this island. But it's nice, it's a nice tropical island to race in. And cut the corner, and hopefully that'll do us. Oh no, they're catching us, they're catching us. Go Skyline, go. Go, 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 go. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yeah, we finished, we just beat them. That driving skill was terrible though, did you see it? We're up against some slightly faster looking cars, which is strange considering we're doing like a championship, and now they've changed, my competitors have changed to faster cars. Because there's like a Fiat Coupe in there, and like a Lexus IS 300, and there's a Sylvia up inside. See a wee bit of drifting. Oh no, he's on the inside of me. He's on the inside of me. No, wait, the outside. Sneak up the inside. On the grass. I remember playing my dad at Gran Turismo games, and I would always go like a really slow car and let him go like a really fast one and still beat him. But like my dad at the time, my dad wasn't really a gamer, so he didn't really know he didn't really play games, so he didn't really understand how it worked. But now if I was to play my dad, well, I'd probably still beat him. But I'm pretty sure like my nephews would beat me at games. Like as they get older, I don't know what, it's just kids just seem to get better at games and they can beat us more. But then saying that, that's just because like they play from a younger age. Like I wasn't playing like Gran Turismo style game when I was like 5. I had a Master System. So basically the games I was playing were horrible. They were fun, but they were like horrible controls and never had as many buttons. And it's just like now, if you play like, for example, if you look at racing drivers, a lot of them use games to practice now, like simulation games. But just the whole F1 season was cancelled due to the pandemic or whatever, and a lot of the F1 drivers were just getting like proper racing simulators and proper setups as if they were in their own F1 car and just smashing it. Like it was like proper practice simulators. And there's people like Jimmy Broadbent has went to like the German simulator where it's like super realistic, and basically it's getting to the point where it's like it's easier to train on simulators than it is to train in actual cars because it's just cheaper, because you don't have to pay for the cost of the team the whole time that the car's about. Oh, we got £4 for that one, so we have just shy of £6. So we should be able to buy our turbo, because everybody knows turbos are where it's at. And that will increase my car so much. What have we got? An Alpha Coupe, an S2000, an Audi TT, an S2000, an Audi TT. Is that a Mustang? I don't know, it could be one of those weird cars I don't know what it is. And I don't know what happened. Ooh, look at that bad boy of a car. That looks rapid and it just wants to push me. Oh, these people are right behind me. To be honest, I'm not driving the best. I'm just driving how I think I should. I'm just doing it. I'm trying to race with the D-pad, but it's just not happening. Ooh. Lucky there's no damage, otherwise he would have wrecked me there. So we've got another right-hander. The guys are right up my tookie and my butt. So if we just accelerate now, we don't have to take our foot off the accelerator. But they are still right behind me. These cars are fast. I think if I didn't increase that turbo, they wouldn't be as fast. Like I think their speed is based on my speed. So me adding this, ooh, I just messed it up to the last corner. I think me adding that turbo just messed it all up for everybody. Oh, I need to defend my line. Don't let that S2000 take me. And we finished first. Anyway, that's been another episode of In Your Calendar. That's been another episode in your calendar. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Remember, ooh, that's what I was going to say. Yes, I was going to say, remember, our PlayStation's for life, not just for Christmas, because it is coming up for the Christmas days now, not long now, and hopefully you've enjoyed all the rest of the videos in your calendar. Well, especially the ones with me, because I'm the one that's just a stupid one and just doesn't know what they're doing in any game at all. But anyway, that's us. Yep, enjoy your calendar, your days in your calendar, and remember to drop us a like because it doesn't really cost you anything, and it helps us out a lot, and it helps us keep bringing you content. Anyway, that's us. Have a good one. Enjoy the festive period. Have fun. Bye.